How's it, guys? This is Steve. I'm back sooner than expected. I am here to do a pros and cons of Dreadlocks videos. And, you know, what better day than a day off to do this. So I'm at end of the world right now. Cliffs are this way. The waves aren't too bad. You can jump today if wanted, but it's kind of overcast, so I figured this is probably like the best day to film outside. So the pros and cons. Let's get into the pros and cons of Dreadlocks. Surprisingly, it looks like there's going to be more cons, but they're more cons that are preference, so they're not really like make or break the situation or anything like that. So when I say a lot of cons, don't really take it as don't get them or anything like that. I'm going to go with cons first. Let's go with the cons first. Let's take the bad and then the good. As you can tell, it's hot as fuck outside right now. I can't stop sweating and I'm not moving. The cons. Heat. They are pretty warm. They feel like a wool hat and a scarf at the same time. It's usually extremely humid here, and it's really warm, and it's pretty much always sunny on the island. So, I mean, you might live somewhere cold, and it might actually help out. So that could be a pro or con, however you look at it. But yeah, they're pretty hot, and they hold in heat really, really well. Very good insulation. The second con I would have to talk about is they do take forever to dry. I'm lucky enough to be somewhere where it is really warm and sunny, so even if I do take a shower or go in the ocean and I'm outside for like an hour in the sun and use a blow dryer, it kind of helps get the outside, but still the core is wet for hours. I mean, even overnight sometimes. So, I mean, that's kind of a problem, but there's been no real problems to come from that yet, so just something to think about for sure. They shrink. Yeah, they shrink. They don't shrink evenly. The shrinking is fine with me. I don't mind that they shrink, but I kind of wish that they would have shrunk evenly. But then again, I'm kind of going the neglect route. So the imperfections make it perfected. So that's kind of nice. One of my biggest cons, I have to say, that will irritate me on a daily basis for the most part, was that my snapbacks don't fit anymore. Hats in general pretty much don't fit. Snapbacks, most of them don't fit. If you're trying to use hoods, good luck putting your hair in a bun and using a hood like a rain jacket or a hoodie or something. Not the biggest thing to worry about or have to deal with, but you know, just know that for sure some hats eventually, I'm 10 months in and hats don't really fit me anymore. The only reason this one actually does fit pretty good is because a double snap, and it is on the end. If you can guys see, it's already as big as it can get. One of the more cons that irritate the shit out of me is the culture appropriation. It doesn't make any sense at all. It's not an African American thing. Think about it. Why do we have brushes in this world, and why is there conditioner? If you just think about that one simple fact, then you would obviously know that if you didn't use conditioner and you did not use a brush, anyone's hair is going to knot up into dreads. I don't know why that's so hard for people to understand or even think about, but yeah, cultural appropriation, throw that shit out the window because no. Pros. One of the coolest things I first noticed is I didn't shed anymore. In the shower, I'd remember having to clean the bottom of the drain because I'd have a bunch of hair. Well, now all that same hair amount falls out, but it just stays up there and makes these thicker. So that's a huge pro, less shedding. The other thing that I have noticed that is really, really cool is the process itself. I don't do maintenance to mine. I don't really ever palm roll mine. The maintenance I do is wash, obviously, and I separate. So the roots sometimes will get stuck, so I'll pull those apart. So the dread community itself is a pro all day. I've not really seen much hate in the dread community. I mean, there's definitely radicals, but yeah, for the most part, the dread community is a-okay. You get the nod, you get the little smirk. You're both dreadheads, you know it. That's pretty cool. A thing that's in the middle would be maintenance. I mean, it could be a hassle if you don't want to do it, or it could be an extremely good pro if you want to do it and have the time or have someone help you. So that's in the middle categories, maintenance and washing. You can wash as much as you want or as much as you feel you need. You can also maintain as much as you want or as much as you think you need. So when it really comes down to it, it's all personal preference for the most part. Also, I'll take my hair down for you guys just because I don't want to do a whole dread video and not show you the product, right? So I've had it up all day because it's hot as fuck. and it's humid as fuck, and it's raining up the mountain right now. So yeah, it's pretty nice outside. Yeah, my dreads, 10 months on September 11th they turned 10 months, so that's pretty cool. Like a lot of them are just really loopy and zigzaggy and really crazy and cool looking. Yeah, so that's my video of pros and cons. I just need to come up with a couple different dread video ideas, and I'll upload more dread stuff. And I hope you guys like this. Please like, subscribe, comment, so I can do some Q&A kind of stuff, ask me some questions, and yeah.
Bring in the instrumental Rasta.